and welcome to TNBH News. My name is Peter Andrews and these are today's topics. Libya. The rebels seem to have won the war against Muammar Al-Gaddafi. The country's former dictator is still not found. New York City. The Hurricane Irene didn't go out as bad as expected. Nevertheless, the damage along the East Coast is enormous. At least 12 people were killed. Sports. South Korea. Usain Bolt, the superstar of athletics, wanted to continue his way of becoming a legend with adding another world title at the Athletics World Championship. But unfortunately, he caused a false start and got disqualified. His fellow countryman Johan Blake took advantage of the situation with winning the gold in a time of 9.92 seconds. Before we go on to the international topics, we start with a report from Tampa, Florida. As we've already reported last week, this 17-year-old Jared Cano was arrested by the police because he allegedly planned to plant bombs in his former high school with the aim to kill many people. Today, there was the first day of school at Freedom High. Well, now switch to our reporter Tyson Powell, who currently is in Tampa. Hi, Tyson.
Hi, Peter.
How's the situation on site?
I'm standing here in front of Freedom High School. Next to me there's Dylan Papel, a police officer of Tampa. Mr. Papel, how did you experience the last week since the first hint up to this day?
Well, it was a very hard week for all of us. It could have been a terrible incident, and we are thankful to the person who gave us the hint to visit Cano's home.
What did you find when you examined his flat?
We found several materials for building pipe bombs. We also found alcohol, drugs, and a manifesto which contained detailed plans about plotting the bombs.
That looks like he'd prepared this for a long time. But do you think that a just 17-year-old like Jared Cano would have put such plans into practice?
Well, we don't know that for sure, of course, but we all agreed that the potential would have been there. Cano is a police-known man who was expelled from this school in 2010. Possibly this was his move of revenge against Freedom High.
What will now happen to Cano?
He has to take the responsibility for his plans, of course. But it's now for the court to decide whether he is to be sentenced for attempted murder or something else.
And what were your feelings today? I mean, there was a huge squad of policemen around the school and nobody, anyway, really seemed to be calm.
That's right. We wanted to ensure that everything was going on safe here. Of course, we felt a bit unsafe today, but I think it was the first step back to normality today.
Thank you very much, Officer Dylan Papel. We will follow the events and inform you, our viewers, as soon as possible. And now, back to the studio, back to Peter.